No, it's just for public interest.
Oh, right.
That's all.
How's things? All right?
Yeah, not bad.
Look after yourself.
Would you mind just identifying yourself for me?
Why would I need to do that?
Because you addressed me and you're talking to me, so I just want to know who I'm talking to.
Of course I can. PC Bloomfield, his warrant card.
No worries.
And that's get changed.
And your shoulder number?
It's 19, then 48, and then NW for November Whiskey, because we're in northwest London right now.
No worries, thank you very much. And
You're
yourself,
a bit cold in your shorts, aren't you?
No, I'm like this all year round.
Really? You got all set for Christmas? No, me neither. We're on a lot of stations doing this.
I go around quite a few, yeah.
Any particular reason why, sir?
Pardon?
Any particular reason why?
Well, first of all, could you just identify yourself for me as well, please?
There you go. Papa, 237 305.
237 305, no worries. Thank you very much, sir.
So why are you here filming today then?
Why? Because I just want to engage with some officers and just see how they feel, because during lockdown and everything else, and there was loads of things going on, and the last couple of years have just been absolutely crazy for everyone. Right? And there's a lot of places all across the country where they feel that the police are so disconnected from the public. And all what it is just to see how officers actually feel, whether or not they feel that they are disengaged, and if they are, or a little bit, how you would actually feel and what you would like to see happen to try and bring the people and...
All right, buckle up, because this isn't your average stroll through a police station. Right from the start, we've got our auditor making it crystal clear. This isn't about YouTube clicks. This is about transparency, accountability, and public trust. And immediately, we see that human side. Officers joking about shorts, Christmas prep, but lurking underneath, there's tension. Who's responsible? Who answers for what? Over the next few minutes, we're going to watch a clash between procedure and public expectation, a showdown between what officers say versus what the public believes. Stick with me, because questions about law, ethics, and trust are about to get real, and the dynamics here reveal something bigger. Are the people in blue still in touch with the communities they're meant to protect?
Yeah, but you are serving officers, okay, and that is what is actually being split.
Right.
But we're still members of the public, so we're not obviously police officers 24/7, are we? So we are still members of the public, and policy, regardless of it's police policy or government policy, still affects us like it would affect you.
Yeah, but you are serving constables, okay, and as serving constables, okay, you have to uphold the law, okay, and that is what is actually in question, is the way that it's actually done.
So you're questioning whether we're... I'll tell you what, mate, do you want to just step out that way so you don't get...
No worries, let's go.
Tell you what, sir, have a lovely Christmas. Rather than four of us talk to you, we'll let our colleagues speak to you while they're in uniform.
All right.
We'll go and get changed.
No worries.
Have a lovely Christmas.
And
look
you,
after yourself.
no worries. Take care.
Okay. And you know what you're doing. You're filming and that.
Now watch closely here. The auditor is methodical. He asks for names, badge numbers, and shoulder IDs. It seems simple, right? But this is a test of professionalism, a probe into accountability. Notice the subtle resistance from officers. They claim they're just members of the public when off duty, almost implying that rules bend for them. But the auditor presses hard. As a constable, you swear to uphold the law, and that's not negotiable. This is the moment where the audience realizes this isn't just a casual chat. It's a microscope on the difference between perception and duty, and how even small denials can signal a bigger disconnect. Asterisk.
Would you mind both identifying yourself for me, please?
Constable Mackay,
It's all right. I'm dyslexic, sir.
PC Mackay.
Sorry?
580 November Whiskey.
1580.
You're recording it so you can watch your back. How long are you going to be here?
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't hear the conversation you had with my colleague, so I'm not quite sure what you said to them.
Well, first of all, would you mind just identifying yourself properly? PC Gordon. And your shoulder number?
2313.
2313, cool. Thank you very much.
And what was the conversation between your colleagues, my colleagues and yourself? Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Well, just to find out how the police actually engage with the public. Okay, and how far disconnected at the moment a lot of areas across the country where the police are disconnected from the public.
disconnect. I mean, the only interaction we have with members of the public is, unfortunately, is where things go wrong. But we don't knock on people's doors and have tea and scones. We only go to someone's house if there's been an incident. You see.
Well,
So
it's not only that, it's also when you actually pull people.
we do what, sorry?
Also when you actually pull people.
Pull people.
Yep, i.e. whether or not they're in their car or they're walking down the road, okay, and you suspect them of something, okay, it's the way that they're actually treated and the way that you actually present yourself and the way that you actually follow the law as it should be followed.
Well, I mean, there is a procedure, and we
Classic move you'll see in interactions like this: dodge and deflect. Officers try to hand the conversation off to colleagues, hoping the auditor will just go away. And there's a touch of humor. We all need hobbies, but beneath that, you can see the tension. This is where the drama really comes in. When confronted, do officers engage or retreat? The audience can't help but notice the slight irony here. These are public servants, yet they're avoiding a public accountability moment. The subtle shrug, the joke, it's almost theatrical in its casual deflection. But the auditor isn't buying it, and that persistence sets the tone for the next.
we do other work to get on with. So if there's no pressing matters that you want us to deal with, we'll pop back inside.
Well, yeah, I was actually having a conversation with you. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
So, and for you, the way that you just done that was actually quite rude. Okay, this is the whole problem. When you've got a member of the public talking to you, every single member of the public has the right to actually stop and speak with an officer and ask questions, and that's exactly what I was doing. Okay,
my colleague had answered the question. Well, I don't know actually what the question was. You said about the way we pull people from their cars.
Okay, right. Basically, it's the way that you actually follow what the law actually is. Okay, and actually follow what your procedures actually are. It's like right now you've got your camera on. Okay, you should have told me at the first possible moment. Okay, that you had actually put your camera on and you were recording. Okay, and that is part of your actual code of ethics that you actually do that under section 3.5.
Well, that would normally be the case if we detained you or we were.
Well, no, it's as soon as you actually put a camera on. It's as soon as you put a camera on.
I put my camera on when I was inside the building, so I didn't. You weren't there to tell, were you?
Yeah, but you put it on knowing that you were coming to me. Okay, and you should have told me at the first available moment.
So that's your complaint,
okay.
Is it?
No, it's not a complaint. I didn't say it was a complaint, but this is what I'm saying. It's small things that build up to a big thing, okay? Also, it makes your job harder, and it means that things, and there is officers, okay, to uphold the law, right? And yes, we need a police force, and it's very important that we have a police force. But what members of the public want is they do not want a corrupt police force. They want police constables that will actually uphold the law and obey the law as it should be done, and not cut corners. Okay, so when you look at that, how then would you see if you could change one thing, okay, to try and bring the public and the police back together? What would you bring? What would you do?
Well, it's not for me to comment on.
Well, why not? You're a serving constable.
Well, there's probably. Well, at this stage, I'm not going to make a comment about that.
Would you not want to see the police and the actual public closer together, so they work together a lot better?
Well, I think, obviously, and to a certain extent we do. We've come out here to talk to you because that's what you obviously wanted. So you want us to
to engage with officers, yeah.
Okay, and then we've asked what you're doing, and you said you're just recording something for whatever reason, just to probably get evidence on how we communicate with you or how we interact with you.
Yeah.
Having said that, then that's happened now, so there's no reason for us to continue a conversation.
Yeah, but then there were other questions then that I've asked you, like the one that I've just asked you, okay? Now, you say about you can't comment. Yes, you can comment, okay, as an officer, because it's good for the powers that be higher up the chain to see exactly how officers actually feel, okay? And unless officers actually speak up and the public speak up exactly what I'm doing.
Now we get to the meat of the issue: how officers interact with the public. Notice the admission. Most contact happens when things go wrong. No casual check-ins, no community tea chats, just crisis response. That's the core of the disconnect. And the auditor is methodical, asking the right questions. How do you present yourself? Are you following the law properly? It's more than procedure, it's perception. Every misstep chips away at trust. For viewers, this is the moment to pause and think. If the public only sees you when things go bad, how can they trust the system?
That's the question that a lot of officers have answered for me.
Okay, well, so why do you want to ask it from someone else then? If they've told you the answer.
No, that's from their own perspective. This is from your perspective.
Okay, well, I wouldn't know where to start.
You wouldn't know where to
There's
start.
probably more things. There's probably a load of things. Probably not. It's not.
Well, I'm only asking for
answer.
one. I'm only asking for one thing.
I don't know. Can't give you an answer right now.
You can't give me an answer right now.
So the question is, there's one thing I could change about what the police relationship with the public. Is that
Yep.
essentially what it is? You want to jump in with an answer? I can't.
If you can help out with an answer as well, that'd be cool.
What's the question? Repeat it, please.
Okay. If there was one thing that you could actually change to try and bring the public and the police back together to work closely together, what would it be?
Well, okay, the perception is that we are opposite sides of the fence. The public and the police are not against each other. So that
Well, no, the public have lost a lot of faith in the police.
Boom. Here's where the stakes feel higher. The auditor calls out officers for not announcing the camera immediately. It might seem minor, but it's symbolic. Every shortcut, every small oversight, becomes part of a culture that undermines credibility. The officers shrug, but the audience can feel the friction. The lesson here is clear. Accountability isn't optional, it's foundational. And when the auditor points out corners being cut, he's exposing the exact gap between public expectation and police reality. The tension is almost cinematic. Professionalism versus convenience, transparency versus defensiveness, and the audience is right there, seeing the cracks in real time.